Drew, when we think about, is the Bible reliable and does it make it God reliable and that circular reasoning, what would you tell people to sort of like as sources for outside? Like we've talked a lot about the internal sources, but what about the external sources?
Yeah, it's it, man. It really is important to be able to dive in. And, I'll often tell people your faith is personal. Don't assume it because your grandma told you it was true. I said, don't take my word for it because I'm your pastor. Like, I want you to go and do the research yourself, because the book we hold in our hands was written 66 books, 44 different authors, 3 continents over the course of 3,000, 3 centuries, right? Or no, yeah, no, 3,000 years. Like, if you think about going back to Genesis, and you got the writers through the minor prophets, and then you have 3 millennia. And so, you just have this concept that what we have is complementary, and it's telling the same story from Genesis chapter 1 to Revelation 22 of God's redemption. But don't just take my word for it. And so I love what Matt said about being able to go and dive in and look at some of these extra biblical sources like a Craig Blomberg. I always tell people to read Case for Christ by Lee Strobel. Here's a man that set out to prove that the Bible was wrong, to prove his wife wrong, and ended up becoming one of the great Christian evangelists and apologists that we've seen.